Today we are going to be fishing the world's smallest lipless crankbait. So that's going to be this little guy right here. So this is the 1/16 ounce 1-inch Z-viber from Eurotackle. So on their website they advertise this as the world's smallest lipless crankbait. And after doing a little bit of research, I've not been able to find anything smaller. There's a good amount of rattle traps out there that are 1/4 ounce, but nothing that is 1/16 of an ounce. So this is a really cool looking core. I like the design a lot. There's a lot of hype about it online. People seem to really like it. So we'll see how it produces here today. The only thing I don't really like is the single hook here at the back. I would probably prefer a treble. The larger sizes of the Z-viber do come with treble hooks. I hope it doesn't really interfere with my hookup ratio today, but we'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. Alright, it casts pretty well. Now the water level here is way higher than it was even just a week ago. Rainy season has started. It's been pouring at least once a day every day for the last week or so. It just stopped raining maybe 20-30 minutes ago. Now this thing has a different type of action than what I was expecting. So usually lipless crankbaits, they're going to have a very tight wobble. This one doesn't really wobble. It sways more than wobbles. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just 1 second. So usually a crankbait's going to kind of wobble really tight like that. This one kind of sways more, kind of like a swim bait or a glide bait. So that's a little bit different. So we got some gar feeding on the surface, which is a little different. I've never seen a gar in here before, but I doubt I'm going to be able to catch one of those. Oh, there's another one. There we go, fish on. Largemouth, spit the hook. So, I don't know, but I'm thinking if I had a treble on there, he might have stayed on. All right, we've got a spotted tilapia right out in front of me. Let's see if I can get that guy to bite. There we go. Fish on. This is going to be a nice little battle on the ultralight. Oh. Hit that Z-viber right on the drop. Tossed it in front of him. And this little guy took it. All right, nice fish. Let's take a better look at this. All right, we got a nice little spotted tilapia, maybe a pound or so, a little bit less. Hit that Z-viber right on the drop. So nice fish, nice colors on this one. Let's this one go? Good size on this one. Alright, it's halftime. Got me some Walmart brand coconut water. I've been here about an hour already. Only got 2 fish, lost 1 bass. The Z-viber, for all the hype that there is around it, maybe the bigger sizes have a better action, because usually on the smaller lures it's hard to get a good action. But this one just kind of looks like it comes in straight and kind of sways one way or another a little bit. Not much though, so I don't know if it's the action that's not getting any hits or what. But we got about another hour to go. Gonna keep walking down. We'll see if we can get into some more fish here. There we go. Fish on, that's another good one. All right. I hope he's not stuck anywhere, because that's a little bit too deep for me to go get him. There we go. Got it. Freed him a little bit. All right, this is going to be a nice fish. I don't know what it is. Oh no! No! He broke me off. And that is bad for a couple of reasons. Number one, because I lost a really nice fish. But number two, because that was my one and only Z-viber. Oh man. All right, so saying that I would be disappointed right now would be an understatement. So that was definitely the biggest fish of the day, and probably one of the bigger fish that I've ever pulled out of this pond. If I had to guess, I would say that it was a pretty good sized largemouth bass. There's no peacock bass in here, and mine cichlids don't pull like that. Mine cichlids, usually they're going to pull towards shore and go kind of parallel to the bank, kind of like that first one did. So I think that was a bass. I could have played it better. It felt like it got wrapped up around something and I was trying to muscle it out, and that's never a good idea on an ultralight rod with 4-pound test. Then I just put a little bit too much pressure on it and it popped. If you remember my last video, I had a lot of problems with this line snapping, and I said I was going to order new line, which I did. It has not come in yet, and I think the bad line probably contributed to that a lot. I know I'm kind of rambling on. I'm just really disappointed. So I don't know. Anyway, the Z-viber, didn't get a chance to test it out as much as I would have liked. I've only been here about an hour. Did get 2 fish on it, hooked up with 2 more, and lost both of those. One popped me off here, one kind of spit the hook as he jumped. But jury's still kind of out. I was a little bit disappointed in it because it wasn't producing as well as I thought it would have. But now, since I hooked that last fish at the end, I might have a little change of heart. Now, I only bought one of them because they're a little expensive. Even that 1/16 of an ounce. If you go through Eurotackle, I think it's about $5 or $6, but then you've got to pay shipping. On Amazon, it's about $8 or $9, but then you get free shipping, so you kind of got to pick your poison there. But still, $5, $6 or $8 or $9 for that little lure, I don't think it's worth it. I might buy one more just to get to test it out a little more, but there are so many other lures you could get for $1 or $2 that are that size that are going to work just as well, if not better. I'm going to have a video coming up here pretty soon in the next couple videos of some really small crankbait. So this is a lipless crankbait. That one's going to be with a lip. I think it's going to be a good video. It's another small little micro lure. I really like fishing small lures a lot. And that one, I think I paid 89 cents for it. So we'll see how that one turns out. Unfortunately, I wish I had a better result here on this lake. I know I've rambled on here for a little bit, but I'm just really disappointed that I lost that last fish because it was a nice one. So can't wait for my new line to get here, because I will tie that on, and hopefully that will limit my break-offs, because I don't think this is 4-pound test. But hope you guys still like this one. If you have watched me ramble on here now for almost 3.5 minutes, thank you. If you have not, I don't blame you. And I will see you guys next time.